Anjali had never celebrated Christmas in a small town before. Growing up in a bustling city, the season was filled with crowded malls, lights blinking across high-rise buildings, and traffic jams that turned holiday cheer into holiday exhaustion. But this year was different. She was spending it in a quaint, snow-dusted town nestled in the mountains, where her family had recently moved. Anjali was apprehensive about this new place. Everything felt quieter, smaller, and lonelier. As December began, Anjali noticed her neighbors already hanging up Christmas decorations, smiling and waving to each other across the street. Their joy felt different here, genuine, almost as if the holiday was something shared, not just celebrated. One afternoon, Anjali decided to walk to the local market, her boots crunching through fresh snow. She marveled at the quaint shops lining the street, each window decorated with handcrafted wreaths and twinkling lights. At the end of the row, she found a small bakery with a sign reading, "Welcome! Free hot cocoa today." Drawn in by the smell of cinnamon, she walked inside. The owner, a kind woman named Mrs. Hayworth, greeted her with a warm smile. "First Christmas here, isn't it?" she asked, her eyes twinkling. Anjali nodded, surprised. "Thought so," Mrs. Hayworth chuckled. "Why don't you join us tomorrow? We're making ornaments at the community center. Everyone brings a little something to share." Unsure but intrigued, Anjali agreed. The next day, she found herself surrounded by neighbors, each crafting beautiful ornaments from simple materials: pine cones, yarn, glitter. She even learned how to string popcorn garlands, laughing alongside kids and grandparents alike. As the days went on, Anjali joined more gatherings, caroling with her neighbors, a candlelit snow walk, and finally, the Christmas Eve bonfire at the town square. She felt a warmth that had nothing to do with the fire. People here cared about each other. They took time to connect, to celebrate together. On Christmas morning, Anjali woke to find her family's small tree surrounded by thoughtful gifts left by neighbors. Some were hand-knitted scarves, others were simple cards with heartfelt messages. Anjali's heart swelled. She thought she'd missed the sparkle of the big city, but this small town had given her something far greater: a sense of belonging, a sense of home. That Christmas, Anjali learned that joy wasn't in the lights or the grandeur, but in the kindness of shared moments. And as she looked out the window at her snowy new town, she knew she'd found a place where she truly belonged.